Hello everybody and welcome back again to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. We're still in the Fate and apparently it's making my companions very nervous because they just won't stop fidgeting around. I mean, seriously, I've been standing here for like 3 minutes and they just won't stop moving. I really don't know what sort of AI pathfinding method they use that they do this, so yeah, it's really weird. Anyway, there are in fact some tensions showing in our team. Last episode, Stroud and Hawk were arguing a little bit, which was actually kind of weird because I mean, when did Hawk became so anti-Grey Warden? I mean, she doesn't really have any reason to be, right? I mean, the Grey Wardens, they actually saved her sister's life when, you know, she and Bethany just recklessly went on a deep roads expedition just for some profit. And, you know, Stroud didn't really have to do that. And, I mean, her sister is a Grey Warden, so what exactly happened that she's suddenly so strictly against them? It's a bit weird. It feels a little bit like, you know, writers thought, yeah, we have a pro-Warden position, so we need somebody to take the anti-Warden position, so let's just put Hawk in that position. And it feels a little bit shoehorned. As a matter of fact, I mean, some people in the comments have been saying they didn't like how they made Hawk in Dragon Age Inquisition anti-blood magic by default, even when, you know, the Hawk they played in Dragon Age 2 actually was a blood mage. I mean, I think her position on blood magic makes sense for my Juno Hawk. I say that's alright. But I can see the irritation that, you know, you played a blood mage in Dragon Age 2 and suddenly, without having any choice over it, your blood mage is an anti-blood mage in this game. So, yeah, I can see that this would be weird. Anyway, we are still supposed to follow the Divine, which apparently is somewhere in this direction. So, yeah, let's go. I think there is nothing here for us to discover. But this clearly is another one of those mirrors, so let's take some willpower. Very nice. And yeah, let's have a careful look around because there are some pretty interesting codex entries in the Fate that we found so far. Wisp is written in red lyrium. We are here, we have waited, we have slept, we are sundered, we are crippled, we are polluted, we endure, we wait, we have found the dream again, we will awaken. Okay, I have no idea what this is supposed to mean, but... Hey, that's the Grey Warden. Interesting.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. They are bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
Yeah, that's what happened when villains get too chatty. They suddenly reveal their plans or weaknesses. That's funny. Alright, I see the Divine standing over here, so let's go and see what she has in store for us. No, oh, more of those creatures. Poverty, debilitation, senility, and sickness. Alright, yeah, I guess those are all pretty good things to fear. Let's kill them. There seems to be some sort of force field. I probably can't go through here just yet. Let's go away a little bit from it. Alright, now the force field is gone. And okay, she has moved on. Huh. Yeah, this looks like two different ways. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe let's check this way first. Another Viridian crystal. They have a lot of rings in those crystals. I noticed that. Ooh. There's a lot of stuff going on down here, and I see a pride demon over here. Ooh, ha 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 ha. Let's quick save. Yeah, maybe we should go and fight that guy over here. Oh, those are 2 pride demons. Holy hell. Okay, guys.
There must be something here.
Yeah, 2 pride demons. Most of all. Okay, come. I want you in one place if possible. So I can use my Mark of the Rift on you. Well, this is going to be difficult. You want to be difficult, okay? In that case, maybe I just use it on you. And I need to watch the health of my other guys, because pride demons can hit pretty hard. Oh, they're still doing fine. Oh, that guy put up some guards. I can put up guard as well. And there we go. This guy is dead. And now let's deal with him. Yeah, I mean, my guys have been holding up pretty well so far, but I guess I can move them a little bit out of harm's way now. Okay, Varric is doing fine over here, I think. Well, these demons have a bit of reach. They have those lashes that are pretty dangerous. Alright. It's dead. Yeah, I think you should maybe take potion. And maybe I should use your focus abilities more. I always kind of want to save my focus abilities for, you know, the next big battle, and then I just end up not using them at all. Alright, Fears of the Dreamers, a child. Haven is burned. Mama cries when I'm not looking. It's cold in the mountains and my feet hurt, but Mama says to hush. That others have it worse. She says a monster named Corypheus came to Haven, and it was only the Maker's blessing that let us escape. I don't feel blessed. The monsters come every night when I sleep, and I don't want to wake Mama crying again. I miss Sir Snort. Sir Snort always kept the monsters away in my dreams. Okay, so we need to find something for this dreamer. I know Solos thought that something was around here. Yes, there is. Okay. Stuffed animal. Is this Sir Snort? It must be, right? Oh, what's this? Memories etched in stone and blood. I made the expected offering this morning, but the gods remained silent. The priests are frightened. All of the winter is frightened. Our gods have led our people for centuries. Now they have gone still. Are we alone here in this world, no better than the savages to the south who beg for guidance from spirits? And what are the strange creatures who come from underground, like our friends, the dwarves? These spawn of the darkness and the plague they carry. Why do our gods not protect us from this? Now the ground shakes. The statue cuts my hand as I fall against it. A great roar sound. It is massive, shaking the temple market, and I see the silhouette cut the sky. It is a dragon. No, it is Dumat. I have made the offering so many times. His form is as familiar as my own hand. He has returned in glory to destroy these darkspawn that threaten us, to lead the winter back to an age of glory and wonder. But no, his scales are sickly and mottled, his form twisted and corrupt like the darkspawn themselves. He opens his great maw and fire billows forth, igniting the market. The flames rush toward me. What did we do wrong? Memories somehow caught in the blood on the ancient winter statue. Yeah, I guess this is a continuation of what we found earlier, and this is, you know, after the first blight started, I guess. Okay, but yeah, let's return the stuffed animal to the child. There we go. Gives us some willpower. Alright, yeah, what's going on here? There's so much weird stuff lying around. And what's this over here? Broken window, light the flames. Ooh, I'm not... What am I supposed to do here? Okay, that lit a flame, okay? Okay, I guess, I see. I need to do this in the right order? Well, apparently this one was the right one, yes? Yes, okay. So, we start with a second on the right, and this is not right, so... Let's just try it one by one. Nope. Am I doing this right? Okay, so second to the right, then left. Again, that was wrong. This is a little bit finicky. Especially since it's just, you know, trial and error. Also, guys, you're a little bit distracting. Maybe you can just hold your position here and I take care of this. Well, or don't hold position. Fine with me. Alright. Ah, of course it was wrong. Now this, now this. How about this next? Yes. And this one. Alright, alright. Ooh. Well, I take it. I'll take it. Broken window, quest completed. Yeah, that wasn't really much of a puzzle because you just need to blindly try until it worked. So is this another dead end or does this actually continue somewhere? Yeah, I'm not sure if I should go back because I definitely want to explore what's down there. Ironically, spiders. Yeah, a lot of people are afraid of spiders as well. That makes sense. That's pretty neat. Okay, okay. Yeah. Let me go back and check the other way before I go and talk to the divine. I want to see what's down there before I continue. And yeah, let's have a look around so that we haven't missed anything here. But it seems like we've been pretty thorough. No, we haven't. There is something here. Let's see. The Temple of Dumat. Look upon the Temple of Dumat, God of silence, who speaks to the faithful in dreams. No words of desire may sway his will, no cry of valor may stand against him. For his silence conquers all, and his secrets are shared only with the worthy. Look upon the Temple of Dumat and fear him. Inscription written below the demon statues. I find the whole concept of having a god of silence to be quite interesting, to be honest. I mean, you have gods for all sorts of stuff, but you rarely see a god of silence. Especially one that has such an important position. Anyway, yeah, let's see what's going on down here before we continue to follow the divine.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it here. Wonder what's up there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
Yeah, I don't think that the laws of gravity apply to this place. The laws of nature in the Fate. It is simple to say that the laws of nature do not apply in the Fate, yes. But while traveling in the Fate is often confusing for mages, it is rarely so chaotic as to defy description. In fact, while the placement of items may seem random, those items usually operate as we would expect them to in the real world. A book opens to show pages, although the pages may be blank or lined with gibberish. A pen and inkwell let a user write, though the pen may write on its own, and the inkwell never runs dry. Those items that float usually hover at the relative height where they would have sat had the objects meant to support them existed. Candles suspended in the air as though held by a phantom candlestick, for example. Why are the laws of the Maker bent but not fully broken? Why does a book not turn into a dragon or a statue explode into countless shards of energy? The answer, I believe, lies in the fact that the items we see in the Fate were most often made by the hands of men. A statue is a created thing. The mortal hand that shaped it gave it purpose, and it knows what it is meant to do. The objects that strain against the laws of nature are ironically those that are more natural themselves. Great stones, for example, hang in the sky. No hand has ever touched them, no mortal mind shaped them to purpose. I suspect, though we may never know, that if dwarfs dreamt and shaped the fate with their own perceptions, the rocks would not float. From the shape of the fate by enchanter Phineas Atherson. Well, that's some interesting theories, but again, not really important for us at the moment. So, oh, I see stuff going on here. Okay, let's deal with these guys. There we go. Let me use a bodyguard just in case. Because these guys are stepping up their game a little bit. I'm sure you can handle for a while longer. Alright. So, where are we here? Viridian crystal. Alright. Yeah, this place is particularly weird.
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
Note in a bottle. Waters of the Fate. It is unclear whether the water here is a manifestation of the Fate or physical water that had poured in through one of the rifts somehow. Possibly the rift in Crestwood. Yeah. That's an interesting question. I guess there's no way to find out. And I think there's another dreamer that we need to take care of. Indeed. The Scholar. When the Darkspawn were new, when the Magisters had just brought them to our world with their sin, I was among the first to call myself a Grey Warden and swear to end the blight that threatened our world. We had seen the Archdemon die from mortal blows, only to rise again from the body of one of its servants. It could not die. I searched in vain for some way to kill the beast and save my world. I slept in fear, with no solution, knowing only that the blight the Magisters had brought would destroy everything because I could not save it. Show me what must be done to slay the Archdemon, show me what I need to save my world. Alright, we'll try, but first we need to kill these guys over here. Let's do this. And there we go. Nice freezing soulless. Let's shatter some of them. And oh, that's one of those nasty little... what's... the spare demons, right. Alright, the spare demon is dead. And... Blackwall... what? Blackwall himself? Cold Despair. This one is empty. Soulless, dying alone. Ha! Dorian Temptation. Sarah the Nothing. Are these like their fears or their greatest fear? Interesting. Dorian Temptation. Cassandra Helplessness. Vial of Darkspawn blood. Oh yeah, this is for the Grey Warden. This is how you kill the Archdemon, of course. Of course. Let me look at those gravestones. Blackwall himself. Iron Bull Madness. Varric became his parents. What? Varric is afraid of becoming his parents. Viridian Irrelevance. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Well, this is interesting and I feel kind of bad, like I'm invading their privacy and their deepest secrets. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go and return this vial to the Grey Warden. And pick up the loot in here. Weaponstone. Alright. Alright, Grey Warden, I have found a solution to your problem. There you go. Nice. And that should be all of them, I believe. Retrieve the dreamer's reward. Ah. So I get some reward for that. Where do I? Oh, it's over there. Alright. And I see some glimmering horrors who look they look like, I don't know, deep stalkers with skulls on their faces. I don't like that at all. Alright. Let's kill these pests. And there you go. Shit. Alright. Yeah, they drop deep stalker hide as if they actually were deep stalkers. Fate touch deep stalker hide. Alright. Let's have a look at this. More strength, I like it. Okay, yeah, this place is pretty extensive, so I definitely want to make sure that I have found everything here. Yeah, there's some more stuff for me to pick up. Bloodstone. Yeah, this is where we began, so I guess there is nothing else in here. So, yeah, sure, let's move on and meet the Divine again. Yeah, we did that. Okay, we can go up here. So, I guess this would actually have led us to the same place. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's have a quick save. And more loot.
Look!
What's going on? What's your problem? Black wall. Why? Oh, another supply cache, but yeah, let's the maker. Well, I guess some people fear the maker. That makes sense, I guess. So we have just killed the maker, right? And here's another shade. I mean, yeah, just take your potions. We can just fill them up again afterwards. And this bear demon. Yeah, I put this spell on and disabled the spell in the tactics, so they shouldn't use it without me telling them to. But apparently, Solus doesn't have enough mana to actually use it. Oh, whoa, and a pride demon as well. Okay, but now he has, so maybe you can dispel that for us. Very nice. And there we go, and now we need to deal with the pride demon over here. Solus, what's going on with you? But again, we can just fill up our potions once this battle is done. So this should be alright. And I think you should maybe move somewhere else, just in case. Because this Pride Demon has it in for you. There we go. And oh, there's another Despair Demon. Alright. That's not all of them. That's not all of them by a long shot. So more rays to fight. Okay. Dead. Is that all of them? Nope. There's even more. I guess I need to fight them until the barrier is gone. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I guess we'll just continue killing the demons. Wow, 2 of them. That is nasty. Solus, you're not in a good place. And I mean, Solus isn't the best to fight them anyway, because he has a lot of ice spells. Yeah, yes, I know I can use some focus abilities, but I always feel I should save them. It's a bad habit. It's a very bad habit, I guess. I think we can deal with those 2 Despair Demons without using more focus. There we go. And your Dispel is available again, so please use it on this guy. There we go. That's much better. And done. Okay, I guess that's actually all of them. Okay, some lightning essence. Yeah, I guess we will definitely take this supply cache. Let's fill up our health and take it. Yeah, is there anything else for me to find around here? Nope. Let's quick save and escape to Rift. Oh, I guess we're getting close to the end. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. Okay, I can see the Divine, or whatever it is, the spirit that is sort of the Divine. Somehow she reminds me of that elf from...
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Okay, okay. I will do that. She reminds me of that fairy pixie thing from Peter Pan for some reason. I don't remember what she was called. Belt of Healing. Essence of Perfection. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, this is my reward. Yeah, I guess this is the reward I was promised. Alright. What? Why is there another supply cache? I just got one. No, I'm going to leave this here, I guess.
We're almost there!
Ooh,
Great,
okay,
Hawk.
okay.
Why not just dare the old gods to try and stop you?
Okay, yeah, let's do this, I guess. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's go. Discovered night... Oh, bloody hell! Bloody hell! What is that? I thought this was a demon we're supposed to fight, but I guess this is the one. Yeah. Okay. Let's quick save, and I mean the episode would be long enough, but maybe this time we don't end this on a cliffhanger and just go ahead and fight this thing. Oh, come on, let's do this.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Blood. Okay. So, aspect of the nightmare. Oh, so the big thing actually appeared. Alright, in that case, I guess we will try to deal with him. Okay, he has some sort of barrier. Maybe we should start by getting rid of that. There we go.
You are nothing!
I mean, those are just a small spiders. I think we should focus on the big guy. And what better way to do this than by actually using some of our focus abilities that we saved up so nicely all this time. let's just use them all in a giant super attack. Let's do this. Alright. Okay. It didn't really do that much damage. Well, a little bit, I guess. But we definitely need to be careful here. This guy is not to be joked with.
You cannot stand against me.
Oh, really? I have stand against a lot of things already, so we'll see about that. Where did it go? Let's kill the smaller ones, I guess.
One down.
So come and fight like a man. Okay, there you are. Okay. Let me taunt you. Take a potion, my friend. Maybe you should just all take some regen potions. And I guess I can use some of my potions as well. After all, this feels like it's going to be like the final fight, so I guess I don't really need to save up on my potions anymore. So just, you know, take them and fight this thing. Alright. Yeah, he doesn't really take that much damage. Also, I'm not sure about whatever this is. But, just to be safe, I will try to get out of it. Also, apparently, Stroud and Hawk are stunned. They're not actually fighting. For some reason. Yeah, Black Wall. Take a potion. I think we're doing reasonably well, though. Just need to be a bit careful about our health because already used up a lot of.
I
our
grow
potions
fat
here.
on your fear.
Really? Okay, let's see. Now you're in the right position here. Mana restoration bonus. You should just take another rock armor tonic, and I'm going to use my mighty offense tonics. Yeah, I don't like the terrorists, to be honest. They are trouble. Okay, let's kill the terrors. I think the big guy disappeared again anyway. Whew. Okay, that guy is dead. Now for this one. There we go.
They feed on fear!
Okay, now it's you again. You can take another one of these. I'm not sure that this spell actually helps against his barrier, but let's try it. And each of you can take some more potions as well. There we go. Hang on a second. No, not. Let's get out of the tactical camera view. Yep, another potion for you. Give me more offensive powers. And now let's finish this guy. I'm going to use a bodyguard.
You will die in agony.
Have you looked at your health bar recently? I think you're the one who's going to die. Don't tell me you disappeared again. And then you sent those little spiders to fight for you. And of course some terrors as well. Anyway. Let's dispense my potions. I now have no reason to save them up for anything, so here we go. Let's deal with the terror. And the other aspect of the nightmare is back again, and I think, yep, that's it. Woo. All right, let's leave this place. Oh, big guy has returned. Oh no!
We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you!
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
What? Really? Really? You're asking me to make this decision? Well, it almost feels a little bit cheap because they give me the option to just send Shroud to die. And I mean, that seems like a very easy way out, isn't it? Yeah, okay, to be honest, I feel that to give this decision the gravity it deserves, I should really strictly roleplay this. I should completely detach myself from the fact that, you know, Hawk is basically my character and Storm is just some side character, because it would be far too easy just to do that. So we need to decide this from Freya's perspective, and she obviously doesn't really have a horse in this race. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have any personal bias for one side or the other. She met them both just recently. Maybe she feels a little bit closer to Hawk because, you know, it's a friend of a friend, but even so, I think she's professional enough to make a decision that's not based on her personal preference. And, I mean, I would say both of them are capable enough to, you know, deal with that thing, or at least, you know, in equal measure, so it doesn't really count to say, yeah, you know, that person would be more able to defeat him or maybe to survive. And I mean, it says in both cases they will likely die to cover your escape. Yeah, I feel the really important factor in this decision is a question of what role do we want the Grey Warden, meaning Stroud, to take? Because both of them made some good points. Stroud said a warden must, pay for this. A warden must fix this by, sacrificing himself and help us escape. And Juno said a warden must help the Grey Wardens to rebuild, so he must stay alive. And I think that is the important question here. Do we want the Grey Warden as a martyr to show the world that the Grey Wardens are willing to fix the mess they caused? Or do we want him alive and rebuild the Grey Wardens? Ooh. I mean, Hawke's role is really not that important in this situation, so it has to be about Stroud. And yeah, if I'm completely honest, I think Freya would prefer Stroud to stay alive and rebuild the Grey Wardens. Because, I mean, she's very forward-looking and not looking backwards towards past mistakes, but, looking forward into the future. And what can we do? How can we make it better once we're out of here? So, having the Grey Warden stay alive and help to rebuild would make more sense to her. Ooh. Also, I honestly feel that Stroud's sacrifice wouldn't really mean that much, because he was one of the few that fought against this corruption from the beginning. So it's not really an act of redemption, since he never got involved in this in the first place. He would just, be another victim of the corruption. I feel that, Clarel's sacrifice when she turned against the dragon was a much stronger message in that regard, because she actually realized that she was wrong. And she actually tried to make up for the mistake that she made, whereas Stroud would only try to make up mistakes that the other people made. And I feel that is not such a strong message than Clarel's sacrifice. On the other hand, Stroud would be the perfect person to rebuild them, because he was the one that was not fooled by Corypheus and the Magister and so on. I mean, sure, we have Blackwall, but Blackwall doesn't really seem to be that, interested in leading. I mean, he spent the last years in the wilderness, and I'm sure there are other Grey Wardens somewhere, I don't know, in the Underfels or whatever, but still, Stroud would be the perfect person for the rebuilding, because, he fought against this, and he has earned even more respect because he didn't fall for this deception. That means that Hawke has to stay here, right? Yeah. You know what? It's okay. I think it's all right. I think I'm fine with it. I think Hawke should stay here and deal with that nightmare demon. I think I can live with that, because when I think back at Origins in particular, and the end of Origins, where you could choose to do Morrigan's ritual in order to save, well, not just yourself, but also Alistair, for example, I always felt a little bit, there was always a part of me that thought that, Skadi Kusan would have deserved to go out with a giant boom, to die a hero's death. It would really have fit her, because she always wanted to be that heroic character, and that she sort of, cheated death out of selfishness. And I mean, I don't regret the fact that she survived in the end, but there was always a little part of me that regretted not giving her, this glorious death at the end. And, I mean, in Dragon Age 2 you couldn't actually die at the end, for all I know. And, I mean, Juno Hawk was a different character. She wasn't trying to be a hero or something like that. So I think it would be a supreme irony if she actually got this glorious end that Skadi Kusant didn't get. If she actually dies a hero when she's doing this. You know, the girl that never really wanted to fight for any great cause and that never really wanted to get involved in all those grand scheme. I think it would be a nice and fitting and ironic end if she actually, you know, goes out in a blaze of glory. And I mean, what did the nightmare say to her? Nothing she ever did mattered. There's some truth to that, because most of the stuff you did in Dragon Age 2 didn't matter, you know? And I feel she can make it matter now, you know? Maybe not in her life, but in her death she can make it matter. And she will matter. Whatever that nightmare demon says, it will matter to him. So, yeah, I think it's okay. I think Freya would pick Stroud to survive so he can build the Grey Warden. And Hawk's role in the story is done, you know? And, I mean, let's be honest here. Even if I picked Stroud to stay here and let Hawk survive, I doubt that Hawk would play any sort of major role in this game or one of the next games. So the only reason to keep her alive would be for, I don't know, my personal headcanon or whatever. And I think in this situation I would think she deserves better than that, you know, to just you know, walk out of the Fate and then go away and never to be seen again. I think she deserves this glorious end. So let's do this. Yeah, Hawk. It hurts a little bit, but I think it's the right decision, so go and kick its ass.
Hawk, say goodbye to Varric for me.
Well, isn't he here?
Safe harbors, Isabella.
Yeah. Kick its ass, Juno. Farewell. And here we are again. Okay.
With the nightmare banished, Corypheus lost both his warden mages and his demon army. But in the stories your soldiers will tell, their Inquisitor broke the spell with the Maker's blessing.
So I can tell them the truth if I wanted to. I feel that they wouldn't believe me anyway if I told them. So let's just not talk about it at all. What matters is what we succeeded.
They came out of this alive. As far as I'm concerned, they can tell whatever stories they like.
And I suspect this will not be the last story they tell about you.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself.
That's very
As
thoughtful.
for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons. We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake.
Where's Hawk?
Yeah.
Where's Hawk?
Varric, dead. I need to tell you something, Varric. Yeah, she died a hero.
Hawk sacrificed her life to save us and strike a decisive blow against Corypheus.
Well,
I'm so sorry, Varric. I'm really sorry. This is actually the hardest
She
part
gave
of
her
it.
life not because she'd sworn an oath or been marked as special, but because someone had to do it.
Stroud, you're the senior surviving Grey Warden. What do we do now?
Oh. And I have another big decision to make. Oh, this episode is getting really, really long. I may actually make a cut somewhere after the last one, because this would get really out of hand. So yeah, let's see. The Grey Wardens help the Inquisition. They may be vulnerable to corruption. Get out of Orlais. The Wardens are banished from Orlais. They do not help the Inquisition. I honestly don't see the point of banishing them. I mean, they would still be vulnerable to corruption even if I sent them somewhere else, right? As a matter of fact, I would even argue that they would be more vulnerable because, I mean, the way I understand it, Corypheus can influence Grey Wardens, but only if he is near them. Like it happened to Anders in the Deep Roads, for example. But he can't actually do it over a large distance, which is why he had to use the Nightmare to send out the fake calling and influence the Wardens in that way. So sending the Wardens somewhere else may actually make them more vulnerable, because Corypheus may be able to get to them easier and corrupt them. Whereas when I bring them into the Inquisition, I can make sure that Corypheus stays away from them, and I can watch them to see if they are getting corrupted again. So I'm not really sure what good it would do me to send them away. Plus, I mean, if history has shown us anything, then that it's not such a good idea to exile Grey Wardens. I mean, the Ferelden's did it once, whether it was justified or not. But as a result of it, when the Grey Warden, when the Blight, when the Blight came to Ferelden, there were only very few Grey Wardens in the country, because they had only recently been allowed to come back. And if there had been more Grey Wardens in Ferelden, then maybe they could have stopped the Blight much earlier. So whether you like it or not, until we find another way to kill the Archdemon and to stop Blights, we still need the Grey Wardens for better or worse, you know? So just sending them away doesn't really solve anything. And I honestly believe that they do deserve a second chance. And I realize that I may be a little bit biased here, because I mean, you once played a Grey Warden in Origins, and that makes you probably be a little blind to their failings. But there is one thing that I have really admired about the Grey Wardens. If I think back, at the very beginning of Origins, you had a cutscene at the beginning of the game that basically told you what the Grey Wardens are. And I don't remember it verbatim, but they basically told you that, the Grey Wardens unite different people from all races and from all nations, and poor and rich, and mages and warriors. And, I mean, we live in a world that is just full of conflict. You have different races being in conflict with each other. You have different nations being in conflict with each other. You have a conflict between mages and non-mages, and so on and so forth. And in the Grey Wardens, they have been able to work together and to be united until now, until Corypheus came along and led them astray, which is very, very sad, because I really thought, this ideal of unity was something that really defined the Grey Wardens, and I think they should be allowed to to recreate that unity. So yeah, I will let them, well, quote unquote, join the Inquisition. First of all, I can protect them from Corypheus. Secondly, I can watch them for the corruption. And thirdly, they have a better chance to redeem themselves for the actions that they did here. So yeah, let's ask them to help the Inquisition.
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud believes that the Wardens are worth saving, and I trust him. You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll report to the Wardens at Weishaupt. We won't be caught off guard by Corypheus again.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
All right. I hope so.
Make her watch over your Inquisition. It has been an honor.
Yeah, make the best of the life that I gave you. And here we are, achievement unlocked. Here lies the abyss. Okay, we're going back to Skyhold. Ooh, that was an exciting mission.
Stroud sent me one final report. He's on his way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
Let's capitalize on this. Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Yeah, right. That's our next mission. What are our plans then?
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
Go right away. Now, I have a lot of things to do first.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready.
All right.
What was she like? Divine Justinia, our soul,
Oh, yeah.
or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
Yeah, she was very cryptic and strange.
She refused to say anything outright. I could have used more direct answers and fewer journeys of self-discovery.
She made a lot of people feel that way.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry. I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Alright, here we are. Quest completed. Here lies the abyss. Let me check my time. Okay, so I have recorded for pretty much an hour now. Yeah, you know what? Let's just make this an extra long episode. So I'm not going to make a cut somewhere in here, or you guys will complain about cliffhangers again. But let's just let this be one episode. And yeah, of course, the first thing that I will do, well, after returning to the war room, I will make a grand tour and speak to all of my companions again. And there's a lot of other stuff that I want to do after that. But this episode is definitely long enough. So I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, lots of stuff happening. Let's talk about this a little bit more in the next episode. So thank you for watching and see you again next time.